Hi, I'm Bridget and this is Stephanie. We're just making this video because we wanted to take a few minutes to explain the weight loss program. Lots of people ask questions about the program. It's been extremely successful. If you've heard about it, it was probably through word of mouth from a friend, but I do want to explain to you kind of why I do it and how I do it. This all started when I had turned 40. I went to my own personal doctor because I was gaining weight. I wasn't obese, but I was gaining weight and I just couldn't lose it anymore. It was like those extra pounds. I was at the point I was working in scrubs in the hospital and I was gonna either have to buy new scrubs or do something different. I was talking to a friend of mine that I worked with at the hospital that I was gonna do cool sculpting. And he was like, that's ridiculous, it's probably gonna cost me $4,000. Went to my regular doctor and said, what can I do? I'm gaining weight, what can I do? And he just said, eat less carbs. So it felt like nobody cared. And it was affecting me. It was affecting me all day, every day. I'd get in the car, I'd feel fat when I buckle my seatbelt, or like when I'd sit down, I'd have to lift my pants just to sit down. And I wasn't fat, but I was fat for me. I liked to be lean. I had always been lean. I had done Weight Watchers and gotten it off. I had worked out and gotten it off. But this time at 40, I just felt like I couldn't. Something had changed. And I don't want to be cliche, but it's true. At 40, things change. It's not all good.
It's true.
So anyway, the doctor friend I was talking to, he prescribed a medicine to me. So I started taking a medicine. It was, my real doctor wouldn't even do it. But I kind of felt hopeless. So I took this medicine. And sure enough, it really did help. I felt like it took away some of the cravings and it just made me feel a little bit more full. So when I did eat, and I ate normal food, but when I ate, I just didn't eat quite as much. I'm not real good with restriction. If you tell me to go keto or something, I'm gonna go keto for about a week and then I'm gonna eat a ton of carbs or something like that. Like I always just fly off the deep end. So I felt like the medicine really, really helped me. The first month I had lost 3 pounds. It wasn't a big deal, but it was enough so that I didn't have to buy the large scrubs. I could stay in my mediums. So to me, I was quite motivated. I felt like, oh my God, I have control. And this was 3 pounds that I lost in a month that I couldn't do the month before. Now, sometimes when I'm talking to my clients now, 3 pounds are like, that's not enough. I want 10 or I want 15, but I just want to keep it in perspective. This was before I started the program. And this is when, I was just doing it on my own. And this is why doctors don't really help us, I don't think. I think they feel like they're writing a script and you're going off on your own and there's nobody to help you. So they don't really want to prescribe medicines at the family visits. They want you to do a weight loss program. And so that's what we've developed here. I did end up losing 27 pounds. I did it over a total of 6 months, 5.5 months. So it was pretty remarkable for me. It was something I had never done before. And I actually got so lean, I got past my goal weight and I got to my college weight. And, my goal was like, well, I'd love to be this weight, but I'll settle for this. That's what my goal was. And when I got to the, I would love to be this weight, it changed my life. It changed it because now I tell people, yes, you can. I realized, yes, you can get to that college weight, or you can be whatever weight you want. You can be your wedding weight. You can be your pre-baby weight. But I think setting that goal is important because once you reach that goal, like I did, you won't go back. Like I have not gained the 27 pounds back. Yeah. I do, sometimes I fluctuate. I still have good summers. I still have good vacations. But now my set point is lower. My set point's not staying at that higher 27 pound weight. It's lower. And so when I gain 5 pounds, it's easier to lose them because my set point is lower. So I'm going to let Stephanie explain to you a little bit about what happens when you decide you want to start the program.
Sure. So the program is a 3-month-long program. We do a combination of B injections and prescription medications. Prior to starting the program, you'll fill out an intake form online. Bridget and I review that to make sure that you're a good candidate. And then if you are, we bring you in and we discuss goals and prescribe medications. There are a variety of medications that we can use for the program. And I know both of us personally have tried a couple of different ones and they're very effective.
They're much more effective than 3 pounds.
Yes. It really just helps jumpstart your weight loss. It helps curb the appetite, curb the cravings, and can really just help you get that weight off. I've done it before. I lost 10 pounds and got back to my pre-baby jeans, which I've never been able to do before. So that was very exciting.
That really is the basis of the program. It's about the medicines and it's about the B shots. We're working from 2 angles here to help you lose weight, to increase your metabolism. The vitamin B shots increase metabolism. I was a skeptic at first, but I've been making B shots out of my house now for 4 years because I believe in them, sell a ton. And then the prescriptions. The really cool thing about this program is the medicines just make it easy. You know, if it's easy, you're not going to quit. Weight Watchers, maybe it's easy for some for the first few weeks, but then maybe one day you get sick of counting points and you eat like 4 chocolate bars or something, you know?
Right.
The medicines just make it easy. Even if you have a cheat, you feel like having a slice of pizza, you might have a few bites of it and then your mind wanders and you're done. You know, it just turns off that horrible like craving cycle in your brain. And so I think that's why it's so successful and it's so easy to stick with for the 3 months. Those 3 months, you will meet with us periodically. We'll definitely want to meet with you at the 4-week points to give you the new shots and the new prescription or prescriptions. But also, sometimes we may adjust it a little bit in between. You know, if you feel like you're having a little bit of a plateau before you see us, we adjust it. The point is we just keep going. We want you to do really well. The FDA says that in order to be considered a success, you'll lose 5% of your body weight in 3 months. And that's because the medications were 4 to 5% effective, whereas placebo was 0 to 3%. So if you're not going to be able to lose 5%, it's not considered effective and we wouldn't renew the program. I will tell you that's not happened to me. The people that complete the program actually lose far more than 5%. I don't like to answer how much, but some people have lost, you know, they might start at 200 and lose 30 pounds. Some people have started at 150 and lost 15 pounds. You know, we're talking like 10%. It's a very motivating number. So if you have any questions, be sure to reach out. Stephanie and I really like helping people with this because it's something that nobody would have helped 2 people like ourselves do, you know. We're very lucky that we've got this program now. So if you have questions, please reach out. You feel free to send us the form. It is online on this website. It's the weight loss intake form, and then there's also a consent form. Fill it out and let us look at it, and we'll let you know if you're a candidate. Did I forget anything?
I don't think so. Please just let us know. It's very successful. We'd love to help you.
Thanks, guys.